Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. See if that link works, whoever wants to come on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Can somebody click on the link and see if they can come on? I'm on my phone. I want to see if it works. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, you're here. Oh, let's see. Reload site, cancel. Okay, you're here. How do I get you on now? Cancel. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Oh, I have to figure out how to get you on here. I forgot. Here we go. Maybe this way. Ah, here you are. Okay. I figured it out. Okay, there we are. Whoops. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so it's a little bit different. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. At least I got good internet on the phone here in my room, so that's something. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If anybody else wants to come on, you got to send me a private message, and then maybe I'll see it. It's working, okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, so she's here now. Let's get you. There we go. All right, works. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I got this SIM card, and it works in the phone at least. Strong, really strong, man. And a lot of internet too. Hare Krishna, unlimited. Well, not quite unlimited, but enough. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. I love this permanent enjoyment of the mellows of devotion. So if the Guru leaves, Krishna will not leave. It stays with you forever. To Jesus, he said to his disciples, he said, that spirit he's outside you now, but he will be within you forever. Hare Krishna, Hare. You just think of the devotees and they're with you too. No problem. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The unseen becomes seen for you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you come on here, just got to give a private message so I can see you're here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Public one too. Make sure I see it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Boy, are we lucky or what, man? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Yeah, there's a gathering going on the planet now, you know. Christians are gathering those who are ready for the regeneration, and so are we. Yeah, Jesus said, those who follow me into the regeneration will be saved. The same thing here. The Vaishnavas who follow us in the regeneration will be saved. Otherwise, you won't. You see people that go, your gurus are injecting you and all that. You're not going to be regenerated. Not yet. But if anybody comes here, you'll have that regeneration. Regenerate, see, a new life, a new age. See? Unto the new age. It's a new age, you know. So this is happening now. So whoever comes here is very fortunate. Yeah. Come into this regeneration. You know. Otherwise, it's like it's true. They said there's no new norm. This is the new normal. See, it's not going back to the way it was. You have to either regenerate, go through the regeneration, or it won't even be like a life. What good is it to be a slave? It's some dystopian future. Oh my God. Freedom. This is freedom. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. This is the only thing that's really being offered, man. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Follow us into the regeneration and be happy forever. Hare Krishna Hare. Have this relationship with God forever. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Wherever devotees are, that's where Radha and Krishna are. And wherever devotees are, that's where Radha and Krishna are. Wherever Radha and Krishna are, that's where the devotees are. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna. Wherever you see the name, you'll either see a real devotee or a false devotee. The real devotee loves that name. The false followers don't. Hare Krishna, they're just like poopy popes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Only if the devotee comes before your eyes. The Lord comes before your eyes. The Lord, the representative comes before you. What do they represent? What you see, ecstasy. That's the Lord, man. The Lord is one ecstatic dude. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. It's a devotee who takes the brambles off the path. There's all these barnacles, all these impediments, on this pristine path of pure mercy of Lord Caitanya, pure love, Lord Caitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. This pure love is such a gift. It really is. This is very humbling. People think you can attain it, and they do their 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, even 3 lakhs, and you won't get it until you realize it's a gift. It comes through those who have that gift and have the knowledge of the gift, that it's a gift. Otherwise, these people, they're trying to get it in some other way. You got to find it from the real devotees. It's here, man. Just come take the gift. Otherwise, it's not available. You're not gonna get it trying to do it by your big sadhanas and your big austerities. All you get is, what I've seen is all of big false egos. The bigger austerity, the bigger the false ego they get. It's like study of the Vedas. A lot of time you get a big false ego. Ooh, I'm superior knowledge. Oh, you're superior austerity, superior knowledge, and couple that with superior austerity, man. And then you're the last, you come in the kingdom of God later, and then the food service workers coming in first. The cripples, the retards, they get in first, and you're crippled from that big false ego. Hare Krishna, and you cripple others because they believe that's the real path. You see why it takes so long? They don't have the real knowledge, man. They don't have no real ecstasy, no real knowledge. No real understanding of the mercy of the Lord. It's already came here, man. All it has to be is understood. That's real knowledge, is the mercy of the Lord and how to get it. Just come here. It's here. You see the shelves are stocked with it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. When you want to learn yoga, you go to a yoga teacher, right? Well, why wouldn't you want to go to a bhakti yoga if you want to learn to have union with the Supreme Lord, huh? It's just faster. Can you imagine? You study yoga on your own. It takes a longer time. You go to a yoga teacher, and they're a real good yoga teacher. They actually can do yoga. You get it very fast, right? Say you go to a yoga teacher, they have a lot of these in India, they're bogus. They have material motives and they're, oh, yoga teacher for money. You know, they don't really know very well or anything. And then you really don't learn. Not well, not good, not, you know, and they say they're in and you can't tell the difference because they wear the clothes of a yoga teacher. What is the difference between a bhakti yogi? The same bullshit going on, you know. You got those who are real yoga, bhakti yoga teachers, man. They have the real union with the Lord and they can teach it to you quickly. How can a yoga teacher that hasn't attained union with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and relishing devotional mellows teach you how to do what he can't do or she can't do themselves? Because they're not in the real line. Yeah, it's time for the truth, man. Set a few people free. All you have to do is listen. This is more logical than anything. You show me any of these yoga teachers that can't attain union with Krishna. They can't show you the symptoms. They can't teach you the real knowledge and what is the real mercy. Compare what they say and what they do and what they teach to this. Here, what you see is what you get. Ecstatic devotion. What you hear is what you get. Ecstatic devotion. See and hear. See, it's all up in here. See? You can see, wow, the person has this love. We can see their heart is activated. Hare Krishna, Hare. How come we get so many people lately? We're already up to 14. Where they're coming from? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I think they're attracted to Lalita. This is the secret. It's Lalita. She's very attractive. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I think it's the lipstick. What do you guys think? A lipstick? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. You know what I noticed? A lot of people becoming friends with Lalita, they're getting a lot of ecstatic devotion. I wonder why that is. I keep hearing these, oh, why that Lalita, I talked to her and they said, wow, you know, I'm having all these ecstatic experiences. Ooh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I wonder which guru we're going to single out today. You got any suggestions? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Should we choose the piano player or the one who accepts organ donations? Which one should we do? Let's see. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Line them up. We'll take pot shots. A little target practice today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. All the devotees, you don't have to be afraid of anything. When you have truth, it's only ignorance that causes fear. Only the improper conception. Yeah. Only not understanding Guru Tattva perfectly is the cause of fear. Because then you fear, I might commit offense to a pure devotee. Yeah, well, you gotta, first of all, ascertain what is a pure devotee, what is a purified devotee. Who is a real representative of Krishna? Who's faking you out? It's like the false god and the false guru. It's the same. Chip off the old block thing. See, the real guru represents the real god. The false guru represents the false god, the false conception. See? False conception of guru starts out with that because you believe in something false. So, for example, in the story, 10th canto of Pundraka, in the story of Pundraka was a false god, the false Krishna. Just like you have false gurus, you got false Krishna, right? And his representatives, Pundraka representative, the people of the kingdom. There are millions of these false representatives, just like in all of these Vaishnava groups. There are millions of false representatives of false gurus, giving you a false conception of the absolute truth, not really clear yet. Okay? See, the same thing. And so anyway, the false representative came to the real Krishna and the real devotees of the real Krishna and said, we have a proclamation. Give up the signs and symbols of your standing. Give up your position. Pundraka is the real Krishna. And you know what the assembly did? They all laughed, including Krishna. They laughed. They laughed at the representatives of the false Krishna. So we're doing a little bit of like that. And that's humbling because, can you imagine? Everybody is in fear of what is false. They're in fear of ignorance. Maya is ignorance. That's all. If you have the truth, what is there to fear? Maya is the shadow of the truth. And if you believe in the shadow, it's weak. Dark, right? Dark, twisted. Makes you weak and twisted and crippled. It's crippled. The shadow is crippling. See? You believe in conclusive truth. That the empowered spiritual representative of the Godhead represents. You become strong. Look at the devotees here. Look how strong they're becoming. Look how strong Lalita is. Look at Johan. Look at Janaki. Look at Govinda. Look at River. Look at so many of you. Look, you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah. Why? Because truth is like food, isn't it? Food for the soul. It's the only food for the soul, man. Go ahead.
Yamuna wants to come in, but I didn't want to interrupt.
It's me here. I gotta take my mic.
No, now we don't hear you anymore. She asked in the private chat to come in. No, I don't hear you anymore now. Your sound is gone. Oh man. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare
Okay, I think we're back.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I unplugged the microphone where otherwise I can't hear you. That's one of the faults. Let me unplug it again, see if it works.
I don't hear you anymore now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama.
All right. Okay, I just can't use this microphone. Go ahead. Were you saying something? What was
The only thing I asked was Yamuna asked to come on.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, there she is. Okay. Oh. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Sri Advaita Chandra, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's see. Okay. We'll read a little what Lolita was reading. Nectar. What chapter were you on? The Nectar Moon.
I think 6.
6.
Yeah.
The author criticizes himself for his wretched condition. Yeah. You know, this is the thing. We're all wretched. See, and we don't know it. And so he's doing it for, to show where humanity is, as an example. We're all wretched. But the Lord, it's like he takes old cars that are all broken, from being used in the world, and they're just practically useless. Yeah, and they would just learn the art of surrender, take shelter of the devotees, in their teachings. Real. And all of a sudden the car it's like restored. It becomes a real classic. The classics are beautiful, it's amazing. So the author criticizes himself. I am cheated, I am cheated. I am cheated. Of this there is no doubt. Lord Gore has plunged the entire world of love of Krishna, and have not been touched by the single drop. Hey man, hey, that's you devotees out there. Can you relate to this? In the groups like ISKCON and Gaudiya Smita, Gaudiya Math, has that touched you? Have you been cheated? Has a drop of this love for Lord Caitanya graced your heart yet? I don't think so. I haven't seen it. Have you been cheated? I think you've been cheated. No, you're being cheated. You're being told that it takes many lifetimes to attain this by your austerities and all that. You've been cheated. All you need to do is meet the real representative, the Lord that is empowered, that is ordered, that is blessed to give what was given already. What is the difference of the love between the love of Godhead that was given 550 years ago and the love of Godhead people are getting here in this Sangha? What is the difference? You're laughing and crying and choking up like those devotees were laughing and crying and choking up that you weren't doing before. Oh, what a witness program that is. See? And otherwise, you might as well, hey man, you ISKCON devotees, you goddess me, you might as well just chant this mantra, I am cheated, I am cheated. See, there is no doubt you've been cheated if you can't say, can raise your hand if the mercy of Lord Caitanya is upon you. Right? Yeah. Otherwise, this is verses for you. You're cheated. You've been cheated. You've been cheated. So we're here to cheat the cheated into this love of God. To cheat the cheated out of their Maya, their illusions. And it's here. This is it. The Lord plunged the entire world in love of God. And the only ones who didn't get it at first were the student community. They got a big false ego system. I've not been touched by even a drop. I got a couple of drops here. It's really great. It's all you need is a drop of this, and your whole life is wonderful. So everybody should ask that question. Have you been cheated? Because people aren't getting cheated. I don't look like, that I'm here to represent the Lord because you've been cheated. You've been told, oh, a real representative of the Lord, they dress for success. They got a nice orange dhoti, man, silk, maybe some nice gold rings, and lots of rubber stamps. Approved, 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 except by God. Man's approval, approved. Our GBC approves these gurus, man. They're your deliverers now. Worship them. But ask yourself this question: have you been cheated of the love of Gaur? Oh, what is that love? Well, your gurus never showed you that. Oh, isn't that amazing? Narayan Raj never showed you that love. I was looking for a year and a half. I never saw it. I never saw it in any of his disciples, not even the highest ones. I think they've been cheated too. Yeah, but I look at you devotees like River and Lalita and Johan, thinking about Radha and Krishna, reading these high books in ecstasy and tears pouring out of their eyes and blowing their noses, laughing like madmen and women. To me, wow, I read these books and I say, wow, we've got a revival going on here. So is there some doubt that maybe you've been cheated out there? See, you don't know until you see coming before you devotees who have the real mercy, because your gurus have never shown you the real mercy, all the way up to Narayan Raj. Proof is they don't come here. Why wouldn't you want to be around devotees that have the mercy of the Lord Caitanya? If I would go over there, I already investigated to look for it. I went to the Radhakund Babaji's. I just see nice, big, shining their sticks, polishing their sticks, prancing around the stage, looking for the high seats. In Radhakund, the highest devotee sitting on a palanquin, getting this and going. That's all I saw. But where do I see the real ecstasy? Oh, here, people, I don't see people getting cheated here. Oh, amazing. I love these. Man, I got enough ammunition to destroy the illusion and all the movement. Let's just wipe out all the anarthas, all the brambles. Let's take it off. Take all the brambles off the path of ISKCON, Gaudiya Math, and Gaudiya Speak. Let's just sweep that shiny path of pure devotional service, which is right here before everybody's eyes. Make it so everybody can see it and not be cheated. 550 years, people still been cheated. If you can't savor and relish a drop of this ecstatic devotion, you've been cheated. My Maya has been bewildering you, misleading you, more or less. And okay, you got somebody that's a false representative. That's not really it. Or you got a real representative in like Prabhupada and Bhakti-Siddhanta Bhakti Vinod, and they think it's not time for you to understand these things. But now is the time. There are certain people that will think, yeah, my time is now. I've been waiting for this. So this message is out there. The ones that are ready, not ready to know that they've been cheated, well, they can go and stay in there until they realize you're cheated until you get this mercy. Maya will always cheat you. She'll give you gurus and tell you to get this and to put this on. You know, this poopy popes. Now that the pollen, did you go ahead? Go ahead, say something.
Yeah, Shamason is waiting.
Oh, good. Hey, okay. Or she was waiting, but I don't see her. Maybe, yeah, she has to come back. I don't see her. You see her down there? Can you see her? No, okay. She'll come up again. Okay. So now that the pollen of Lord Gore's lotus feet has touched this earth, see the pollen. This is pollination. See what pollinates flowers? See, people are like flowers. They need to be pollinated. See, what is that? That honey that the bees carry. See, that's this love of God. See, the pollen of the Lord has come here in the plant. Starting with Madhavan before he pollinated. See, these flowers, they need pollination. See, so see, a flower needs the what is it? The pollen. I got to study the flower thing because something to do with that. You know, they have to be pollinated to really bloom. You know, they need that honey. You know, from the feet. Notice it, bees carry the honey. And pollen. The honey is this love of Krishna. You see how everything is glorified, love of Krishna. See, the devotees pollinate. You've been pollinated. See, now you're blooming. That's how it is. It's always like this. You cannot be pollinated by somebody that hasn't been pollinated themselves. That's the false gurus, the false followers. See, the real followers have been pollinated by that mercy of the Lord in the line, either got from a previous lifetime or this life. Otherwise, there's no blooming, man. You're just not full. You're not complete. That's why it's about, love of Krishna, love of the name. We need this. See, who without even trying for it? This is the effortlessness without even trying. Everybody's trying for it. They think you can get it by trying for it. Okay, people, that's fruitive. Use your fruitive activities to try for it. It's like you're trying out. See, you're in the tryouts, and actually this Sangha is, everybody's trying out for this Sangha. You're trying out for the mercy. See? And when you're ready for it, you just come and then you just accept it. You say, hey man, I can't do this on my own. I need help. I need the association of real devotees like here. I need those who are recipients of the mercy of the Lord. Just like Maharaj Pratapuruja. He said, Sarvabhauma, the Lord has bestowed mercy upon you. Now you give me an interview. Yeah. You got to go through the real devotees who have the real mercy. Otherwise, you don't get in. Look how easy it is for those who just approach the real devotees, even without trying for it. That's the style of this deliverance. It's like this. See, without even trying for it, has attained the pure love of Krishna that is the crest fuel of human endeavor. Can you imagine? We've got the crest fuel of human endeavor for everyone. Everybody going for this goal, and that goal, and this ideal, and that ideal, and spending their whole life. And we already have the crest for them. Even though they may not know it, they may not even take to it at this time. Maybe it's not for them. Maybe they need to go after this goal and that goal of Maya. It's all in Maya. Everything is illusion. They're going after this illusion, that illusion, this way and that way. And then they get, they realize, oh, I want God. And then the false guru comes up and says, yeah, I'll lead you to God. And they go that way for a while. See? But if you are fortunate, you find the real Vaishnavas who have attained the crest jewel of all human endeavor. That's just what we preach here. We're trying to make it easy. It's already here. We understand these verses by the mercy, special mercy of Lord Caitanya and his real devotees. Bestow the real understanding upon us because the real love is upon us. That means you get not misdirected, you get directed right into the kingdom. This kingdom of devotion. It's all right here, right in front of your face. Face it, face. What direction are you facing? Your face. You notice the face. When you look at the face of the devotees who represent the real Krishna, what are you looking at? The real Krishna. See? Your eyes are looking at the real Krishna. Oh, this person is crying, laughing. What's that about? I've never seen that before. My gurus never showed me that. They showed me this, but I've never seen and all of the wonderful feelings of God. I'm facing. That's what the Lord said. I just tell repeating. The Lord said, look at this ecstatic devotee Nityananda, crying and laughing and all that. Oh, how fortunate I am to see these symptoms of ecstatic devotion. Now Krishna will never leave. Krishna will never leave you unless you leave him. Sometimes people are immature in their bhakti, immature in their understanding. Got a few that they leave Krishna for a while. Okay? Krishna, although if you stay here with devotees, he'll never leave you. And then you'll get maturity. And then if all the devotees disappear, you just open your mouth and chant the holy name, they all appear again. Okay? Because you attain maturity in this, and you're not deviated by Maya's tricks. Alas, because of my great misfortune, only I have not attained even the slightest fragrance of that. Can you imagine? Even the slightest fragrance of that love gives you the opposite. Great fortune, great benediction. People are unfortunate in this world. Even in the mode of goodness, you still have misfortune. You're still not really fortunate. You know why? Because you still can't recognize the mercy of the Lord. You know how many people in the mode of goodness can't recognize what we're doing here? That's great misfortune. You still haven't got a fragrance of this. I say Amy's and this Maria's who can get a little fragrance of what's going on here are great. And I say those in the mode of goodness who are doing their austerities and everything can't catch the fragrance of what's going on are still unfortunate. Still living an unfortunate life. Could be a futile life because the Lord himself preached. I believe this wholeheartedly. I know myself. Without this fragrance, your life is futile, really. What good is anything out without loving God like people in the spiritual dimension do? We're only here because we lost that idea, understanding of love. How the devotees come to revive. So anybody who comes and gets a fragrance of this by being in association with devotees and developing some faith, hears these deep conceptions of the absolute truth, that they're so deep, but they're also, and so profound, but also so simple to understand, just like the book teaches. So simple that you could be a retard and understand this, or a great sannyasi. Many great sannyasis in the eyes of the world don't understand what retards understand, simply because they have faith in this preaching, because the Lord allows it to make sense to them, because they don't have a big false ego identification as a proud sannyasi or something, that they're really important. Then if you can't catch a fragrance of this love of God that's here, you're nothing. You're a piece of straw still. And only the people in Maya, the masses, they worship you because of your clothes, because of your rubber stamps. Because the world is, what's the difference between people who worship politicians who are dressed in suits and the people dressed in sannyas garb? Not much difference. You're foolish for worshiping and believing in politicians who lie to you. You're foolish to believe in those who are called themselves guru, who don't have love of God, who are more or less lying to you. They can't help it, even if they sincerely crying tears. Oh, you know, like Putana cried false tears also. But she wasn't a real devotee. Yeah, I have personal experience. I've been through the gamut. I've had what people thought were the highest gurus come to say, go away from him, who are hard. He's not in the real mind. Well, we're going to revenge. You know what my revenge is? My revenge is I'm going to make them drink this bhakti, or some of their followers at least, if they kick the bucket. That's mine. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make them get love Krishna. That's good revenge, Lalita. What do you say? I'll show them. See, when you're in Maya, you know your revenge is you want to kill them, kill their bodies, right? That's what in revenge. Devotees, they want to make them drink. They want to get revenge, make them drink this bhakti. Different type of heart. You never give up any of this stuff. See, it's just transformed, man. This is called the regeneration, man. You got a whole new heart. You know, you can still do the same thing. I also want revenge, man. I'm going to get my revenge. Make them drink this bhakti, man. See, even these good, I'm going to get revenge over the go. He's offending me and everything. Go kill his body or something. They do that. Look at the guy who wrote the book, The Guru Business. They knocked him off. They wanted revenge. Kill that body. He's telling us what's really going on. It's a guru business. It was. It is. It's a business. Professionals. Professional bhaktas. Prabhupada was preaching against them, and there's a whole bunch of them in his own movement. You're a professional Bhagavatam if you study the scriptures and you learn all these things, and then you take a title, Guru Dev, deliverer of my devotees, and you can't deliver nothing. You're a professional. You're just as a professional. Here, I'm also a professional. Professional deliverer. It's my profession. I'm here to deliver people on the order. I'm in the company. Are you a company? I'm a company man. I'm a company. Prabhupada said, "Yeah, hey man, you follow. You already point his finger in my face. You do more of this. Has my approval. He's the director of the company. I work for the company, the parampara. Now I got a special work to do. It's a great work, huh? Deliver people. And deliver them what? Radha and Krishna, love of Krishna. Ooh, great thing to do. I love that service. You guys you gurus out there, go deliver the rules. We'll deliver this, man. We'll deliver freedom. You think there's freedom, freedom in the regulative devotional service of the Lord? Well, there's freedom in the regulative devotion to the Lord, devotion to Krishna. Well, we'll deliver this. You deliver what you deliver. Let's see how appealing delivering love of Krishna is. Let's see if this starts to appeal to us. Wouldn't you imagine? The Lord, he got so juiced up and empowered. I see it happen in the Sangha. Look at Lalita. She got very juiced up, very empowered. It's very attractive. Pretty soon the masses will start turning their attention here. Why not? This is real hope and assurance for them. Can you imagine? Hey, you masses of devotees, you masses of gurus, you got masses of gurus now, thousands, and it's gone. Hey, you masses, come into the kingdom. Why not? The door is open. Come spend at least a week or so, and you'll see. We'll convince you. I'll see. You'll hear preaching that you've never heard from your gurus. Your gurus should come here and listen to this. These are things they can't even think about. They can't even dream that you can get liberated. And I'm just reading from the scriptures, man. I'm reading these books you study. You'll see that you study these books, and now you begin to understand them. Otherwise, you just read and sing your songs. Shri Guru Charana, from the Guru ecstatic prema emanates, and no ecstatic prema emanates from your gurus. By their word, ignorance is destroyed, and by their words, no ignorance is destroyed. You'll go on. That's why you go on singing and singing and singing and not understand. That's why it's called superficial. It's external bhakti. Just in name only, but no realization, because you need the real feeling. You need to hear from those who realize that. You need to come and see where ecstatic prema is emanating. Then you look at the book. Wow, my guru, but this real guru has ecstatic prema emanating from them. Boy, man, when I listen to him, all my stupidity goes. All my ignorant ideas go. All my foolish ideas go. Oh yeah, let me get on board with those that understanding. Hey man, it's only one understanding. The essence of truth is the essence of truth, never changes. That's why I preach what Jesus preached. It's just essence of truth, man. Go through the door. The door is the bona fide spiritual master. You get into paradise. How do you know where one is? Well, look at the witnesses, man. He did that. He had witnesses. Look at the witnesses here. He was alive and he had witnesses. Well, actually, it happened after, and that's that thing. Here it happens while we're here. Just do what they do and you'll get that result according to your capacity. Pretty simple. What do you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand this pure, simple path. Just have to hear it from the right place. Because of this calamity, I say, to hell with my worthless life. Yeah, without love of Krishna, without love of God that you see here, your life is more or less worthless. What? To be a demigod? What is that? You still got to come back. Demigods come back after millions of years of enjoyment in their subtle bodies. And they got to come back. Pretty useless. Go in there and enjoy for millions This is knowledge, man. This is why the Lord says, here's real knowledge. Here, bhakti yoga is you get this real knowledge. See, and then then you got the right information in this, your mind, in your understanding. See, now you're standing under, just like in the world. You see, Maya does the same thing. She imitates the truth. She gets you to agree to stand under illusion. It's not real understanding. She's just saying, hey, let me tell you some bullshit. You stand under it and you agree. Okay, I believe you. I agree. You stand under that. Can you imagine? Look at the result of people standing under this knowledge. This is the real knowledge in the book. You're standing under it. You see, you develop faith in it. Look at the result of that. Standing under. This is your foundation. This knowledge, this understanding. Oh, more powerful than anything, would you say? Takes all fear away. You can confront all illusions all the way up into the religious gurus even, and the popes. No fear. You can remove that for people. You know, those their unwarranted fear. Oh, the Bhagavatam does. Doesn't the Bhagavatam look at that's the history? Look at Bali Maharaj. The Bhagavatam removed his unwarranted fear. The preaching of Prahlad Maharaj. He wasn't even afraid of his guru who threatened him, which they threatened here also. That's your test. If you listen to this word, you'll understand the real Bhagavatam and how to overcome that obstacle. Bali Maharaj says, hey man, you know, you're adverse to Shuddha Bhakti, which Vamanadeva representative. Therefore, I go with Shuddha Bhakti and the shower flowers from heaven. The demigod said, oh, you passed the terrible test that practically nobody passes. You can be like that too out there, because I guarantee you'll have the same test. Your gurus will come, don't go to Gorahar, or they may steal you from here back, steal you back. Hey man, it's war games. Do war games. This is fun. Sharpen my pencil. Real. You go with this word, you'll do the real Bhagavatam and flowers from the demigods. Whoa, you passed the test. Enter the kingdom. You know what Bali Maharaj attained? Intimacy with Vamanadeva, which is that represents the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Became his doorman in hell. You want a doorman in hell? You want a doorman here? I got a doorman here. It works in our Sangha, man. Yeah, if you've got the wrong mentality, my doorman, my Lord will just boot you out. Have you noticed that? Something? Oh, you don't want to be Guru Day? Oh, you want to be the head? Oh, you want to be a big teacher? Oh, you have that? Oh, well, the doorman boots you out for a while. Oh, go out there. Oh, live that out. Come back when you're ready to be serious. When you're ready to be a team player. Yeah, you want to door. Yeah, that's getting God. That's why the Lord will never leave you. You wake in devotion, He's your doorman. He protects you. He purifies you. She, love of Krishna purifies you, protects you. It's the only rule you need, right? Only ruler you need. I want a ruler. I want love of Krishna. See, that's my standard. See, ruler. See, ruler, standard. Standard rule. See, ruler. See, this is my standard, my ruler. See? And if you don't listen, I take that ruler and smack you with it. Right? Just like when school. Didn't your teacher have a ruler sometimes smack you on the buttocks? Smack your little hands? Was going to smack you with love of Krishna. I don't know. Why don't you want to be ruled by love of Krishna? Yes.
great. You get freedom in that. Become as free as the devotees are in Vrindavan. You just play with Krishna and deliver the world. Didn't they do? They delivered the world just by playing together. It was all a play. They destroyed, the demons were destroyed. It was great fun for Krishna. He likes the action. You know? He likes to demonstrate power. To hell with my worthless. To hell with my irritation. Yeah, what is your irritation if you've got no love of Krishna? See, people are impressed. Just irritation. Oh yeah. Oh wow. He memorized verse. See, this is the standard, the wrong standard. Oh, he speaks so perfectly. Oh, look at all the verses he memorized. He must be a pure devotee. Oh, look how many rules he. Look how austere he is. Oh, oh yeah. And let me ask him, what is the standard for a real spiritual master and a real guru and a real leader of into the kingdom? Oh, they're very austere. They're very intelligent. They're very they're very renounced. You know, they have the approval of all the GBCs. Irritation. People are looking for they're looking for the opulences. See, and therefore those who go after the opulences, what they get? Just the opulences. See? Just the opulence. All you do is become a superficial, erudite scholar that doesn't understand the heart of these scriptures. Oh, whoopee-doo. BFD. Really. Seek the kingdom of God. What is that? Love of Krishna. Love of God. And all else is added. Oh, then you study the scriptures or preach the scriptures, you preach the essence and deliver people. You don't mislead them, you direct them, redirect them right into the kingdom. Right into paradise, man. Quickly, man. Mercy of Lord Caitanya. That is in force here now. In force. That is the rule. That is the desire of the Lord. That's the desire of Lord Caitanya. That's the desire of Prabhupada. Your Prabhupads out there. You leaders in this. The desire of your Prabhupada is people get love of Krishna. He ain't going to wait many lifetimes for those who want it now. Anybody want it now? Or fat? I mean, maybe you won't get it right away because you got to go through some purification. You got to go through the regeneration. What if it takes 1 day, 1 week, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months? What if it even took 20 years? So what? Better than 20 lifetimes, 20 million lifetimes. And you'll be with inspired devotees here. Look, many people, who knows why are they getting it? They've been working on it for some time, and you got inspiring people here. You got devotees who have those symptoms that you're also going to get in due course. You have fellowship with these kinds of devotees. What happened to Shama-san? Was here. This is probably
He didn't show up again in the private chat.
yeah.
Because he didn't say anything anymore.
Yeah, internet problem.
Maybe.
It's good this is working. Glad. Yeah, it's just like the computer store. Okay. To hell with my high place in Varnashram society. Oh, see, you know how many people are proud of that? I'm Varnashram. I follow. Come here and you'll see that this is glorious. That's external. You'll take another birth. Here you become free in love of God. This is the precious jewel of all human endeavor. Why wouldn't you get freedom? Once you get the symptoms of loving Krishna, tears in the eyes, choking in the voice, when you love this name, you love these pastimes, you love to preach them and share this truth with brothers and sisters. Now you just go and you're a company man. God's company. It's the best company. Can you imagine? Company. Yeah? Company. People only know external companies. Oh, you're in a company, right? In a company, you got a lot of friends there, but are they really your friends? People go from one company to another company and all that, right? This company is perfect. This company is so attractive. It's the crest jewel of all companies. You got the company of the highest devotees, the greatest devotees, the most intelligent devotees, the most ecstatic devotees, the most truthful personalities in this universe. You're with this company forever. It's the best company, always will be, always was. Come into this Sangha, will make you a company man like that. And you'll love it. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to have the company of the most powerful corporation in this universe? Oh, did you know? This is Lord Caitanya Corp. We collect corpses. We generate all the walking dead come alive. That's our work. This is you want to join this company, man? It's a fantastic company. The benefits are amazing. Best feminine benefits. Yeah. Everything accompanies this company. When you join a company, you get all these great things. Usually they give you a car to drive, they give you an expense account. These things, oh, this is better. Oh, you get everything. It is my Father's pleasure to give the kingdom. Did Jesus say that? The kingdom, to give you the kingdom? What does that mean? The Lord wants to give us his kingdom of this devotion. That's the real kingdom, and everything comes to that. Look at the quality of people we're getting in our Sangha. People who are really nice, really beautiful souls. See? That's what the Lord treasures. Beautiful hearts, sincere hearts, pure hearts. Although the rising ocean, so to hell with my high place in Varnashram society. When Lord Caitanya was here, these big sannyasis, big aristocratic Brahmins, if they wanted this bhakti, they had to go where it was. You know where they had to go? They had to go to Sudras. Even the Lord would turn them away. They wouldn't come to him because he was in like a varnashram. He was a sannyasi. You know what the Lord would do? Oh, you want to hear about Krishna? Go to that Sudra over there. He's got the real mercy of the Lord. Are you willing to do that? And then they would get the mercy. Otherwise, they didn't get it. Until you can say that to hell with my sannyas stature, my guru status, without love of God, it's worthless. Until you can say that, you won't get this. Your followers won't get this because they believe in you. They still believe in illusion. It's an illusion. The mercy of Lord Caitanya, that is the only love of Krishna, love of the devotees, love of the name of God. So that's what we're waiting for. To hell with my studies, my renunciations, my status. People call me a great teacher and guru and sannyasi, but without love of Krishna, that's manifesting in this little sangha here that you see with your own eyes. You're that's just useless. I'm just repeating what's in these glorious verses from Acharyas. This is my work, is just to bring to life these books in now, here and now circumstance, so people can see what Maya is still covering. Maybe a little divine intervention to speed up the process. Because if you come here, we speed up the process. It'll become clear. You'll think, yeah, the hell with it. Look at this beautiful ecstatic worship these devotees are doing. What I just read in the books, and my gurus have told me many lifetimes it'll be before I get it. And I come here and I see it's possible even for me. People are getting it already. Getting what I've never seen before. Oh, to hell, you'll start just from your mouth, you'll become these verses. Oh, to hell with my erudition. To hell with my stature in Varnash Dharma. To hell with my sannyas position. To hell with it. To hell with my Brahmin thread. Ishan broke his Brahmin thread because Lord Caitanya wouldn't allow him to wash his feet. Oh, you're a big Brahmin. Oh, no, touch my, you're not Brahmin. Oh, this is right. Snapped it right there. It's in my way to get the service of the Lord. It's in your way not to come to this Sangha where ecstatic love is. Your misconceptions are in your way. Come here, listen for a week, and we'll remove that ignorance. You'll see, wow, this is a real guru, man. By this word, which is so truthful, so real, so as it is, it's real Shastra, and the real sadhus approve. Wow, it removed all of that big burden. See, big burden is ignorance, carrying out ignorance. It's a big weight. It keeps you down in this world. You need the living truth. You need these books made in person, personified, where you can see, look at this person, and they're representative of the scripture, representative of the mercy of Lord Caitanya. Oh, I thought it was about some external show. No, it's the internal show. They're showing me the real God. The real ecstatic Lord, the real truthful Lord. Oh my goodness, my ignorance is being destroyed. My weights are dropping. And I'm being lifted now into the kingdom. Rise. I'm being enraptured. Ready. I thought I had to wait for the rapture. I thought it was something outside. No, it's something inside. Although the rising to Lord Chandra's mercy has flooded the entire world, I am so unfortunate that not even a single drop has fallen upon me. So we're starting small. See, even though this flood of this mercy is flooding our Sangha, here you go, 16 people here. So, 4, 5, 10, 20 people. Most of the world is still untouched by it. Not even a single drop. See? Without the association of real devotees, not even a single drop. I've seen this personally. I was in these kind of sanghas, I didn't see a single drop. Something else was there, but not this. I had to get out of their association just to get back to this. I remember I was going to the Narayan Maharaj group and I was feeling there's some energy, there's something, and they were living on and all that. And I was going, it was up on a hill, and I go there and I was feeling like this, And then I drive down the hill because it was something I wasn't feeling. I drive down the hill and all of a sudden I feel flooded back with the mercy of Lord Caitanya. And then I went back because I wasn't still not clear. I went up there and started to feel this energy. It's an energy because there's all kinds of creepers out there and energies. And I was feeling this, and everybody is, lovey-dovey too, and all of this stuff. Then go back down, and then I feel this. It was like a cooling. Very special, Lord Caitanya. His energy, his potency, his love, his protection, everything. So anyway, this is the kind of thing. That's why it's not easy to distinguish. You have to be around devotees for a while. See? You have to be around devotees, and then you start to feel this more and more that it is different. But you got to stay around the devotees. Don't let Maya take you out of the circle, like Sita. See, your little bhakti, budding bhakti, needs to stay in the circle of influence of the devotees. So it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and you're not taken out. Now it is the age of Kali. My enemies, the senses, have become very strong. The splendid path of pure devotional service is blocked by millions of brambles. Notice? 550 years ago, right after the disappearance, he was talking like this. Could you imagine now how many brambles are on that? This was right after the disappearance of the Lord. He saw that. He said, my God, look at all the brambles back on the path. You see why we do it? You see why we do these classes every day? To remove the brambles. To uncover the path of pure devotional service, which has been till now. This mercy of Lord Caitanya has been hidden. Even Narayan wasn't preaching that. He said many lifetimes, you got to attain it. You got to do your 1 lakh. You got to be austere. You got to everything. That is really the opposite of how to get this. No, you got to get the mercy of the Lord where he's dispersing it, which is right here. It's that simple. I'm not preaching the opposite of the Lord. The opposite of the Lord is it's not by austerity, it's not by renunciation, not by mantra yoga, it's not by sadhana bhakti you attain Krishna and Vrindavan. It's through the mercy of the devotees who chant the holy names with great ecstatic devotion. With great ecstatic devotion, great ecstatic devotion. Where is that? That's how you attain Vrindavan. That's simple. What's so hard about that? And those preaching the opposite? Hey man, come here now. Now you got to hear the real truth. I'm just quoting the verses as they are. They're quoting it as they aren't. No, it's by austerity, it's by renunciation, by your big mantra chanting 1 lakhs. You're going to attain Krishna. I observed personally, 1.5 years, they still weren't getting love of Krishna because they're following that path, which is the opposite of what the Lord said. Luckily, I already had the mercy and I could, work through that quickly. That's why they have to be sent. How could you get through all of this? Very hard. He will do. People preaching the opposite of what the Lord preached, right there in the books. They're preaching and they think, oh, we accept that. We accept that. So you accept the wrong path and it takes many lifetimes. You see, I'm giving the right preaching. It's right there in the book. And people get it in this lifetime. They get it sometimes after a week, the love of Krishna. Right, Lily? Few videos? 5 videos? See, that's when you have the truth, you're set free pretty quick, huh? Otherwise it is. Go listen to, hey man, I'm not sure. It's his word. I'm just repeating his word. I heard it myself. Oh, love of Krishna, devotion to Krishna. Oh, many lifetimes before you're going to get that. That's their discipline mind. It's not the mercy line. Come here, we'll redirect you into the channel that goes into the birth canal. You'll get the regeneration. Otherwise, you're not going to be regenerated. Not, it'll be many lives. You got to go and do your Brahman trip. You have faith in that, your austerity trip and everything. And maybe you'll see Krishna because of it. But then you'll probably be like the washerman. You know the washerman in 10th canto? He did austerities for many lifetimes, like the Narayan Raj proposes. Oh, do lots of austerity. Renounce this, renounce that. He was one of those. You know what happened? He got to see Krishna. But what was his attitude? I ain't serving you. I'm a servant of Kamsa. See, hypocrisy. I'm a servant of Kamsa. You know what Kamsa's quality was? He was a religious person like the Pope. But he was a hypocrite. Inside, his heart was actually materialistic. He wanted something. He wanted material things. He wanted name and fame. He wanted to be important. False. So you can become like that. You follow that path. Well, that's probably your destination first. You follow this path, what is it so bad? Maybe 5 videos, you'll also get love of God. The odds are in your favor here, man. They're not in your favor over these other paths. Wouldn't you want to go where the odds are in your favor? Man? Think of this as taking a gamble. Take a gamble, man. The odds are in your favor. Can you imagine? Say if you're a gambler, a lot of people are gambling. Everybody's gambling anyway. You're gambling. Your life is your stakes. You're staking your life on something, man. You're staking your life on some politician, some guru. But are the odds in your favor? They're in your favor. And you can see people actually have love of Krishna. It's in your favor. You probably get it too. Yeah, go ahead.
Shamason is back and Tom is there as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Oh, Shama Sundar, I don't see her. I think she didn't quite get there. You see her?
I saw her hand, a hand that
Yeah,
she
yeah,
showed,
yeah.
but maybe I can't see
Okay,
what time.
didn't make it. Yeah, all right.
Didn't make.
Okay,
She
maybe
writes.
she'll come.
Yeah, she has a problem. So
Hey, 17 people. Hey, can you guys see my full face? Everybody? You see my, or is it like cut off there?
a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's cut off. How about you out there in the audience? There it goes.
Now it's good. Now it's good.
So I am weak and agitated. Alas, alas, where can I go? Oh, wait. Yeah. The splendid path of pure devotional service is blocked by millions of brambles. Isn't that amazing? There's a path called pure devotional service, but it's blocked by many misconceptions. This is the problem. Can you imagine you take the misconceptions off? But only where that real mercy is it possible. Otherwise, it's not possible. People are still caught up. So the brambles are taken off by the real devotees who know this path. You see, come here, you get the right understanding, the real knowledge, which is just the mercy of the Lord. If it's upon somebody, then you have some transcendental bread to give people to eat, for God's sake. I am weak and agitated. See, people in the world are weak and agitated by Maya. If you come here, you'll get purified, you get strong. And stronger and stronger. Krishna says, my real devotees are the root from which I grow. He doesn't grow from Vaidhi Bhakti. Not really. Very slow. Slow growth. Many life. My real devotees, that's where you're going to really fast. Because it's real water. The water, it's very attractive to the truth. So, actually, River, do you have this book up here, chance?
You read, which book are you reading from?
This is the Nectar and Moon of Lord Caitanya.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I think I do actually. Yeah, I do have it.
Chapter 6, verse 49. Read that.
Okay.
My voice is already starting.
Thank you, Maharaj. Chapter 6, verse 49. Go away. Thank you, Maharaj. Okay. Verse 49. Now it is the time of Kali. My enemies, the senses, have become very strong. The splendid path of pure devotional service is blocked by millions of brambles. I am weak and agitated. Alas, where can I go? Oh Lord Chaitanya Chandra, if now you will give me your mercy, what can I do? Because the wonderful Lord never became before my eyes, and because I never tasted the transcendental nectar of service to his lotus feet.
See, the Lord never came before my eyes. That is the essence. Now, how does the Lord come before your eyes? How did he come then? He came in two ways. Either he came personally and he showed you Krishna, he showed you that the Lord is this ecstasy. This is Radha. This is devotion. He showed you his power, the power and devotion. He showed you this ecstasy, and he would preach to you conclusive truth, supporting these conclusions. See, that's the Lord coming before you. So he did it in two ways. He did it himself or through his representative. How does he do it now? Only through his representatives. They bring the real Lord before you. The real conception of this mercy, the real Lord, his real qualities, the real path, so many things, the real rasa. You see the rasa before you see them relishing ecstatic. That's how it comes. Now, and if you come before such a person representing the transcendental Lord Caitanya, and they don't like it, well, that's their contamination. There are many people like that. You go, devotees, if they go on kirtan and they see people say, I was in Mayapur. I seen people that were in their orange cloth and they turn their faces away from the kirtan with a scowl. It's contamination. They're everywhere. Contamination is everywhere. And a lot of people, they make friends, they rub shoulders intimately with envious persons in religion, and they don't even know that they're keeping them down. It's like that movie, They Live. People were rubbing shoulders with these grotesque demon types. No?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I mean,
They have this envy and all this. See, Krishna knows, and Krishna's devotees know because of their intimacy. You need to find those devotees that Krishna performs. You got to find intimate, close. And know these things. You know? That's the secret. That's how you get out. See, they tell you these secrets. It's like, the pastime with Bhima and Jarasandha. He's fighting Jarasandha, equally matched, but not quite. Krishna knew the weakness of Jar Sunday. Went like this. See, this is the way the Lord does with his devotees. In their ears, whispers sweet somethings. It's not Maya does this. Sweet nothings, nothing of consequence. See? But you establish this relationship, transcendental relationship with the Lord. Oh, get informed. Oh, this is my Maya. This is how you defeat it. See, this is the real truth. This person is a hypocrite. See? You need that guidance. Hey, what if the guru disappears? You know what Prabhupada said? When an acharya disappears, usually there's havoc. You know why? Because the Lord hasn't awakened in the person. But he said, actually, when my guru disappeared, I had no problem. Why? Because he had Krishna in there. It's the same thing here. People say, well, when will happen if guru goes? Well, if you have the Lord strongly in you and awakened in you, no problem at all. Matter of fact, you might feel an increase. You will feel an increase in potency. But it's always, that's why you've seen look how empowered the disciples of Jesus. So that's why take advantage here. Get the Lord strong inside, man. Get as much progress as we can do. Okay, go ahead there.
Okay. I simply pray to attain the jubilant festival of the association of those great souls.
See, this is Krishna. You see, she's laughing like that. You know why? Because that is the truth. Isn't this a festival? She's saying the Lord's laughing because this is the festival, man. The jubilant festival. What do we have? Where do you have? Look at this. It's so attractive every day we show up for this jubilant festival. It's a festival of truth, man. Ecstatic party. Party you never get tired of, huh? And then even after my voice started to strain a little bit, I'm just waiting. Okay, let me rest up so we can do more glorification, more party down, man, more raving for Krishna. I love raves. It's the rave, Krishna's rave. It's raving madmen and women. Like River, she's a raving mad woman. Yeah, laughing, that's Lord Caitanya's style, laughing and crying at the same time. See, many devotees here are starting. Hard to tell, are you laughing or crying? You do both. You do both. Read that sentence again.
Okay. I simply pray to attain the jubilant festival of the association of those great souls.
Man, it's all about jubilant festivals now. Man, hey, man, if you're doing devotional service and you're like, man, it's really hard, man, it's so hard. Come to this jubilant festival and have a lot of fun making spiritual advancement spontaneously. Right there, Tom, you just come and just go through the process. Just processing starts. We just come here and we'll process you. Lord processes us spontaneous. This is spontaneous. Jubilant festivals. Read that sentence again.
I simply pray to attain the jubilant festival of association of those great souls. Now decorating this world.
See, now decorating. See, that was when they were here. He's saying, oh, let me see some living persons. Because the dead living ones don't seem to do me so well, right? They're not really it. No, give me a living person in the living truth, man. That's the living truth. Jubilant festival. Don't we have just jubilant festivals every day? Festival. So that's the path. Read that sentence.
I simply pray to attain the jubilant festival of the association of those great souls now decorating this.
So what kind of preaching would you rather hear? Oh, after many lifetimes, you're going to attain prema bhakti after many lifetimes. How about this preaching? I want to preach this preaching. And this preaching is really it. This is the real deal for now. You want this to be your reality, man? Oh, are you out there? Why don't you pray this prayer? I just simply pray to now, not never, not in the future. Now attain the jubilant festival of the devotees who are ecstatically raving for Krishna. How about why don't we go with this preaching now? Hey, the right, that's in the past. Or anything else in the past. This is the now preaching. Now the jubilant festival. Come on, are you praying like that? Do you want it now? Or you want to go to these gurus and say, oh, well, Varnashram Dharma, Varnashram Dharma. Yeah. Or you want this preaching of the real acharyas, that preach, that let me pray that I attain the jubilant festival of the association of devotees, because then you attain Krishna without troubles. This is the essence. Why not go for the essence of the truth? It's here. I'm preaching what's in the book. I love it, man. This is the now experience. The now. Doesn't that make more sense? Isn't that more intelligent? Go for it now, not later. Delayed gratification? No, Krishna's not into that. No delay in get it now. And it's all with the devotees. That's where you're going to get the jubilant festival of love of Krishna, by the mercy of his real devotees. Go ahead, River. Laugh some.
Okay. Now decorating this world, whose hearts are fixed at Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
Yeah, can you tell those symptoms are fixed? Don't go anywhere. Why not be fixed on the best, right? Isn't that the idea? Hey, man, you show me something better than Lord Caitanya, I'll go there. Good luck trying, man. I tried, looking here, looking there, and everywhere. This is, to me, the best. Yeah? And this is it, man. People come here, you're going to get with Krishna without any trouble. You just come here, make friends with the devotees, become accompanied men and women, from your heart. Say, when you people go to companies and they really get into the company because they like the company that they're doing everything. Well, you come here if you like this company, you like working for Krishna, serving Krishna's company. You like the company of Krishna because that's what you get. That's the only payment you're going to get is the company of Krishna. Literally, you're going to get the company of Krishna. Literally. Radha and Krishna are going to be your company. In your company. You're in their company, they're in your company. Isn't that amazing? Huh? Where are you going to get a better deal than this? Go ahead there, Ruben.
Thank you, Maharaj. Whoops. I am tightly bound by the chains of limitless, horrible desires. I'm addicted to millions of sins. My mind is filled with pain. Millions of wicked men mislead me.
River can relate to that. We all can relate to that. We've been misled. That's why it's, this is like, this is a real fairy tale coming true. Wow, all we got before were fairy tales. Happily ever afters that never happened until now. This is happily ever after. For God's sake, thank God I washed up on. Holy mackerel. People misleading us this way and that way and every way until you find this, the jubilant festival of the devotees, where you read the verse in the book and you see it alive action in the world and alive, the greatest show on earth. Just look, hey, everybody, look for the greatest show on earth. The greatest show on earth is love of Krishna, where it really is, not bullshit, nopurebhakti.com with no pure bhakti. Not that one. That ain't quite a great show yet. It's only a half show. They only show the name. What is the name without the power behind the name, without the devotion? Show, the greatest show on earth, where Radha and Krishna are dancing on the stage, where they're really in the temple, some living temple that talks and laughs and cries. Come on, there you go. You got a person representing the mercy of the Lord. You want to be like that? You want to laugh and cry and choke up and everything? It's a great experience, man. Feel happy for all your whole days with a little bit of that. Maya will not touch you the whole day. Everything goes really well and auspicious and everything. You feel the satisfaction of the Lord in you, like you did a good day's work. Just laugh and cry. These fruit of work have to work their butts off to feel a little satisfaction, to sit back and have their beer football game, And here, we just come here and associate with each other and everything, and Krishna is so satisfied. Oh, man, my devotees have come here, because I come here and I'm with them, and everything becomes beautiful and auspicious and everything, and you feel much better than fruit of works. Much more intelligent than fruit of works. You don't idea to sit there and watch the football game. This is the game. You're participate. You're on the field, man. You're throwing the football, kicking it around, Go ahead.
Maharaj, they are not they are not my friends, except for Lord Gora, who is my friend in this world. Who is my friend in this world?
If somebody can give you Lord Gora, they're your real friend. If they can't, they're not quite your real friend yet. And that's the essence. That's why you feel that way when you have a real guru, where you get real bhakti and the real relationship with Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. You think, this person is my real friend, and they brought me to the ultimate goal of life, man. The crown jewel of all achievements, everything that he just said, I got. And therefore, this person is my real friend. And you can be a real friend to others like that. Isn't it great to have the position of being a real friend to people in the world? These gurus don't know that I'm their real friend by what I say and do here. What I say about them and all that is their real friend, because your disciples can't tell your bullshit, and you can't even see your own bullshit either. Somebody who is your real friend, who points out you got spinach on your teeth. See? Simple. Go ahead, Eric.
Alas, 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 millions of seeds of material pious deeds fail to sprout when I try to plant them in the desert of my heart.
See, that's these people, the sannyasis and the varnashram, they're trying to plant things by their endeavors in their heart. Doesn't sprout, does it? Nothing sprouts. Look at Johann, 25 years trying to plant in his heart, and nothing was sprouting until he comes here, and you just follow this real path, right? You meet the real devotees in the festival of devotion, man, and all of a sudden things start to grow and sprout. See? Why? Because it's all the verses, all they're in force here. The devotees like that, the real associates of Lord Caitanya, are the root from which Radha and Krishna grow. They don't grow from anywhere, any other soil. That's why you see the Vaidhi Bhaktas are not really, not much, not to speak of. They're more or less Vaidhi. They're maybe born Vaidhi Bhaktas by the mercy of Guru or something, and they follow lots of rules, and they die in their rules. Right? Don't most of them die? I mean, they die in their Varnashram Dharma. I follow that. Oh yeah, whoopie-doo. Okay. How about this? This is where all that is going. We got the great privilege to teach where everything is going, the crest jewel of all teachings. Not promoting lesser things. We're promoting what the Lord and his devotees promoted. Pure devotional service. Take off all the brambles on the path of pure devotional service. Doesn't that word sound great? Pure devotional service. Pure. It's the only thing pure in this world is pure devotion to the Krishna, its object. Pure love of God. Love of Christ. Love of God. Love of loving devotion. Loving devotion. We're like that. The smart, really, that most. Go ahead.
I should give up trying.
Ooh, 20. I just noticed 20 people. Our ratings are increasing. You must be praising Krishna.
I shall give up trying to plant them, and with all my heart, I shall take shelter of Lord Gaurachandra.
See, with all my heart, if you really taking shelter of the Lord and you realize this has been futile, I'm trying to plan it, doing Varnashram Dharma, I'm following these gurus and everything, and nothing's sprouting in my heart, man. Lord, please help me. That's when you get the real good. Okay? That's when he sends you to the Jubilant Festival here. Okay? Like here. Okay? Now things will sprout. Because this is where the real mercy of God. See, Vishwanath Chakravarti taught in Madhurya Kandabini, the mercy of Krishna follows his devotees. If you don't follow the devotees, the mercy won't come into you. Because it follows the devotees. The mercy of Krishna follows the devotees. You see, if you don't follow a real devotee, you don't get that mercy. But if you follow a real devotee, you get that mercy. Because it's the Lord follows them. The Lord, that's their companion, their compadre. 7078. Okay, go ahead there. River, read some.
Which bear Gaurachandra's feet, which bear the wonderful sea of pure
See,
of
and
pure
pure.
devotion.
Now, see, proof. See, that proof that this is the way it works is people are trying to get the Lord Caitanya directly, Nitai, Nitai, Radhe, Radhe, Gaur, Gaur, or they go through gurus. Oh, Guru Dev, give me mercy, give me the mercy of Radha and Krishna. It's still not coming, right? But it comes here because this is the way you get it, man. You find the authentic Guru, you get the authentic Krishna and Radha. Isn't it simple? Do you want authenticity? Well, you got to have the real rep. And if I'm a Mary Kay sales lady selling Mary Kay cosmetics, you get the cosmetics, right? If I come and I say, I'm Mary Kay representative, but I'm Amway or I'm a no way or I'm not really, I'm a liar, a cheater. And I say, I'm going to give you Mary Kay, but I don't really represent Mary Kay. Are you going to get Mary Kay cosmetics? No, I lied to you. That's what you're doing in these religions. You're going to gurus who don't represent Radha and Krishna, can't prove it. You're not even in you. They say, well, I'm sorry, I'm holding it back. And many lifetimes before you're going to get it. No, but I'm holding it. I'm the only one. Oh, you'll never be like me. Okay? I'm holding it back. Hey, well, what is the point? Okay, I want, what, don't you, why are you going to any distributor? You want Mary Kay Cosmetics, you go to a Mary Kay distributor. You go to Hare Krishna movement to get what? You want Krishna, right? Well, you better get Radha, you better get devotion, otherwise you ain't getting Krishna, not in this life. See, you come here, we represent Radha and Krishna, especially Radha, especially devotion. Because you need that quality, and then Krishna comes as just comes along with the package. Bottom line, man, let's make it simple. Let's make it clear. Are you a distributor of Vrindavan? Are you bringing people into Vrindavan or not? Well, we are. And we'll prove it. You just come here, you'll see people entering Vrindavan. You see, this is Vrindavan is worship like a river does, right there, laughing and crying. That's what they're all doing there. Don't you read these books? Don't you understand these books? The devotees there laughing, crying. They're all, they don't know which way to put their clothes on because they're so drunk, like Lalita in ecstasies. Come on, wake up. God's your sake, especially. Where's already wake? I'm gonna wake him up in you, man. Chop, chop. Here's a nice bucket of cold water. Wake up. Tired of looking at sleeping souls. Gee, Jago. Go ahead, Ripper.
Alas, alas, how will the desire creeper of pure devotional service sprout in the desert of my heart? In my heart, there is only one. There is only one hope. I shall call out the name of Lord. I shall call out the name of Lord Caitanya.
And so many people are calling out that name, aren't they? But he's still not coming. Oh, Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Yeah, well, where is he coming? He's coming where the ecstasy is, man. See? So that's why you come to the devotees. And all of a sudden you're calling out Gauranga, Gauranga, and Lord Caitanya like River, and like Lalita, and like Johan, and he's coming, right? You could see, wow, he's coming to your temple. Oh, he's dancing in your temple. Radha and Krishna dancing in your temple. Oh, and now he's coming. Why? Because you're coming the door. The door is the real associate, man, the real devotee, the real spiritual master, the real associate of the Lord. And now he's coming. Oh, wow, you found the real path, man. You preached the real path. The association of real devotees. You're becoming like that, man. People come in through you now. Because the Lord is in you. He's in your temple. He's not awakened in most temples. Most temples are just, the deity is covered still. And he's uncovered in you. Their only chance is to see it in you. You teach them real knowledge like this, right? This is real knowledge, man. This is just knowledge. Acknowledge. See, acknowledge. We need acknowledgement. We need to acknowledge where the Lord is. Nobody can acknowledge. Look at his Acharya, the piano. Here we go. A piano player here. He can't acknowledge that the Lord is residing in River and Lalita Ganga and Sahar, even though it's flamed in them. See? You need he's got all this superficial knowledge and memorization and all this. No, you need acknowledgement. You need to acknowledge where the Lord is, and simply by that, you recognize. See, you recognize where the Lord is. He's only working where his ecstatic devotees are. That's his only real work, is to deliver you ecstasy, devotion, wake you up, so you can attract him. Otherwise, you're not attractive to the Lord. The only devotion attracts. How do I know? Because it's the same thing. When the devotion awakens, you become like in the mind of the Lord. Only really, devotion attracts you. And devotees who have devotion attracts you. You become on the same company. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
I shall call out the name of Lord Caitanya. Then I shall never again lament. I am chained by sinful desires.
You see that? I shall never lament. Are we lamenting? See, this is the thing. When you have the mercy of Lord Caitanya, you overcome lamentation. You overcome guilt. You overcome, you overcome shame. Isn't it wonderful not to feel this bullshit stuff? This is all weekends. Shame. Oh, I feel so guilty. Yeah, see, the Lord takes that all away. You become free. A guilty man always feeling guilty. You take that with you, that guilt, because you're guilty, because you're under the curse. The Lord takes the curse away. All guilt goes, shame goes, fear goes. You're not under the curse anymore. You're under the Lord's shelter, transcendental shelter. It's so much better. It's nice to be happy. I'm sovereign in doing the ecstatic devotional service. I'm my freedom. Your freedom is in that. Come try it out. Give the Lord a try. He'll give you a little trial ride. This is basically a trial ride. You take a little spin in the car of cars. Come here, we'll give you a little spin. Take a little spin. See if you want to buy the ride. Purchase is very cheap. Otherwise, very expensive. You have to go to Narayan Raj, and they'll give you many lifetimes before you get this expensive car. But come here, we'll take you for a spin, and then just give you the keys to the car. Now, that's pretty nice. That's the way my Lord rolls. That's the real mercy of Lord Caitanya. You come here because we're the distributors. We're not false Mary Kays here. We got the goods. We got the makeup. We'll make you over, man. We'll make you up with just the ornaments the Lord loves. Ecstatic devotion, laughing, crying, joking up. You chant his holy name and revelations of the yin-yang. Never stop. Always increasing. Always have party favors. Everybody. You go to a party, you need party favors, right? You'll be blowing your little things that pop in With the confetti going all over. That's transcendental. Go ahead there, Rita.
I am chained by sinful desires. I have fallen into the painful ocean of repeated birth and of repeated birth and death. The sharks and crocodiles of lust and anger are devouring me alive. Are devouring me alive. I have no shelter. Oh, oh Lord Chaitanya Chandra, please rescue me. Please rescue me. Please give me the shelter of your feet.
I think River's been rescued. What do you guys think? I think she's been saved from this repeated birth and death bullshit. I think this is the real shelter. It's just the Lord living inside, isn't it? What a great, can you imagine? You can't even imagine out there. You guys are missing out. You gurus are missing out. You followers are missing out, man. The party is the Lord living inside with you. The intimate companion is what you've been looking for outside. You know, you're looking for it outside in the family, money and friends, and all that stuff. Here we have the real friend. And then you know what happens? All of a sudden we get other real friends. You know, people come into the Sangha that really want this also. Can you imagine? You get it inside and outside. You get the Lord inside and you get him outside in the form of real devotees. I mean, that's why I say I'm fabulous. Well, I got the Lord inside, I got him outside. I got people who love on the same page. They want God. You know, and they got God. You know, they love talks about it. They love engagement. So I got that. I can't, you know, everything else is icing on the cake. I get more and more icing. Less and less dry cake. All of a sudden, I'm just eating icing all the time. No bellyache, no belly aches. Just straight icing. Sweet icing. And let the dry cakes. After a while, just icing. The dry cake is only for preaching. They're just a dry cake of the knowledge, you know, material, superficial knowledge. Dry cake, dry cake. Ramananda preached like that. Just dry cake, this knowledge. Bitter. Rules, regulations, varnashram, dhamma, dry cake, man. Why eat dry cake when you get icing here, man? Love of Krishna, devotion, ooh, party favors all the time. Raving for Krishna. Long sadhu sangha, auspiciousness, you know, fairy tale that never ends. Tales of the greatest fairy. Go ahead there, Rita.
Lord Chaitanya Chandra, if you place your merciful glance on me, then even though I am a great fool, the wonderful path of pure devotion which is sought by Shiva, Sukadev, Uddhava, Narada, and other great souls will not be far away.
See, the devotees bring this path close to you. Nobody else can. People, they draw you away from this path. Even Vaidhi Bhaktas, you see, they're drawing you away from this path. Okay? So we're here to bring it back, bring it together, to draw it. Just like, it's like Balaram. The Yamuna would not come to Balaram. Balaram represents the ecstatic devotees. See, all these stories have something to say, but only intimate devotees know. The Yamuna was not coming to Nityananda, although he was calling him. So he went and grabbed that with his plow, right into the Yamuna, and then dragged her. Same thing. The devotees, they you know, the Yamuna of the devotees, the Vaidhi Bhaktas and all that, they don't want to come to Nityananda. They don't understand the value. They don't want to come. Nityananda represents ecstatic devotion. See, real devotee, real devotion. Okay? So the devotees, they come out. They come and meet the devotees. Sometimes even grab them and pull them too. Because it's, they just don't know. People are just misdirected. They're listening to Maya. That's the sirens of directing. So you got to go and you got to bring, you got to attract them away from the Maya, the illusion. So that's the tools are ecstatic devotion and the truth. Set people free. They got to be. Oh, if I come there, I can get Krishna really quickly. Well, let me try. I just say, give it a try. Come and see. If you come here, you'll see things you haven't seen in Krishna consciousness. Come here for a while. You'll see things you've never seen before. You'll hear things you never heard before. That's very attractive. They'll bring you into the kingdom so much quicker. Why take so many lifetimes? Why not get this life? Start partying now. Stop trying to delay it for so many lifetimes. Go ahead, Durga.
Where is causeless mercy? Where is wonderful transcendental opulence?
Here. Say, read that in verse again.
Where is causeless mercy?
Here.
Where is wonderful transcendental opulence?
Here.
Where is love for the devotees?
Here, here.
Oh Lord Krishna, where
Here,
are these?
here.
Oh Lord Krishna, where are these virtues present in the same way they are present in your feature as Lord Gora?
And here, here. His feature is here. This is the feature. This is the feature movie you've been waiting to see. Everybody, the world, you Radhakund Babajis, you Narayan Raj devotees, you ISKCON, and Gaudiya Math, and the world, and you Christians. The feature movie is here. The greatest show on earth. Welcome. This is it. Here, here, here. Now. Isn't it nice to have something here and now? This is better than Eckhart Tolle's Be Here Now book. Hey, this is the book of real life. This is the full life, full realization of the God. Sri Bhagavan, relishing transcendental mellows, just like the Lord came. Rivers relishing mellows, man. This is the highest attainment in Krishna consciousness. Oh, she came just by following these verses, following the instructions. These verses. She's a representative of the real path. How do you know? Well, mercy of the Lord is pleased with her. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing that. She would be manifesting the Lord's mercy. This is the Lord's mercy right there before your eyes. You want, oh, give me mercy, give me mercy. Well, only devotees like that can give it to you. Not those who don't, who just, oh, mercy, yes, I'll give it to you. Here's my hand. Look at my hand. That's all you see. You just see the hand. You're seeing the sleight of the hand. Wow, that's mercy. Look at the hand going like this and that. That's the blessing you get. It's a hand blessing. You're getting a hand job. That's all you're getting. give you my blessing. Just a hand going this way and that way. That's all you see. No blessing, no real mercy. Real mercy is, hey, the person goes out like this here, you come into their association, and then you get the real blessing. And you start to feel Krishna's blessing. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the blessing. Love of Krishna, laughing and crying joy. Ah, there you go. River's got the real blessing. If you're not getting that, what is this? You're just getting the hand job, man. I've seen these gurus, man. They're all going like Brahmins and saying, "Oh, I'll give you my blessings." Oh, I got the blessing. What did you get? Oh, I got the job, man. I got the blessing. See, I saw the hand go like this and like that. That's the blessing? No, the blessing is you get the real blessing, devotees. You're like River and Lalita. See, love of Krishna is the blessing, man. Anybody getting that? Prema Bhakti is that. You see in this river there, it's called Prema Bhakti, man. Symptoms of prema. You want me to read you the chapter 23 again? Symptoms of love of God. Sometimes devotees laugh, they cry, they choke up when they have Prema Bhakti. Oh, look at this. Right before your eyes, world. Right before your eyes, Mr. Acharya Dave. And Radhanath, right before your eyes, the book you've been studying you didn't know is going. The show is on, man. The show is here. The greatest show on earth is here right now. Oh, come on. You tell me, just logically, you tell me logically there's a better show than the show of love of Krishna. Show me a show better than that. Is it possible? No. The Lord came to show you the greatest show on earth was loving Krishna publicly. It's the greatest show of mercy. It's the greatest show of happiness. It's the greatest show of purification. It's the greatest show of intimate companionship. Best of all. It's the greatest show of power in this world, man. It lifts the world out of illusion. Go ahead there.
Maharaj is in chapter 7 now. Shall I carry on?
Yeah. Why? Chapters speed on.
Chapter 7. It says the firm conviction that Lord Caitanya is the worshipful supreme personality of Godhead. Verse 57. Oh foolish man. Oh foolish mind, please take shelter of Lord Gauranga, who is the Supreme Personality.
So how do you take shelter of Lord Gauranga now? See, Lord Gauranga is his word. Lord Gauranga is his conception of the absolute truth. He's both Radha and Krishna. You got to go where Radha and Krishna are, where you see Radha and Krishna. Where do you see Radha's ecstasy? Where do you see her love? I think any devotees here who see Radha's. Where do you see the conclusive understanding of these scriptures? Where do you see the essence of truth being preached? I think that's where you're going to see. I know this. That's the only place you got to meet them where they are. Well, that's what we do. I come here to meet Radha and Krishna every day. And they come because we're meeting them. Otherwise, there would be no union. Here, this is communion. Go ahead.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is hidden from view of the Vedas, and who, with his own transcendental potency...
See, hidden from view of the Vedas. You see anybody crying in the Vedas? Until you see the actual pastimes, even in Bhagavatam, not so much. A little bit they tell you some crying, all that. Oh, but when you read Chaitanya Lila, man, this is stuff that was hidden in the Vedas. Oh, and when you see our preaching, you see in demonstration in real living color, man, life, ecstasy. Read about Chaitanya Lila. This is more power. Because people, they read it, they still don't understand its glories. Here, we read it, we experience it, and we promote it. Oh my God, is power of the Lord here in such a way, strong way, complete way. You got the book, ecstatic book of Lord Caitanya's Leela and His mercy. You have it explained and shown. No wonder there's so no wonder we're getting so much interest in people. I mean, that's a lot. You know, most people are listening to the sirens of Maya, listening to all these gurus who can't give them anything. They believe in all that. You know, they're bound to all that. You know, that lack of real opulence, spiritual opulence. So to get 17 people listening, I think that's pretty fantastic. Then you'll see there'll be 17 more. After a while, we'll have more people watching these things than people watching Maya. You know, all these people, they get thousands of people watching live. All this bullshit they're talking about. It's all these lies and all these politics and watching all this stuff. Well, can you imagine? Why aren't you watching this, man? Here you can watch your own salvation. You can watch yourself being liberated from illusion. Why don't you watch that? You know? Otherwise, you're watching stuff. You're being bound to illusions. You're bound to being misdirected away from the truth. You come here, you can watch your own salvation from illusion. You just see it happening in you, growing. Even in religion, you say, what are you watching? Varnashram Dharma. You're watching external and doing external rules and ceremonies here. Here you're watching internal growth and the growth of the Lord, growth of your spiritual friend and eternal companion inside you, coming closer and closer and more strong. Now, how you want to be a watcher? You know, just watching illusion, or you want to be a watcher and a participator. That's here. You come here to watch, you'll be participating very soon. All of a sudden, you start to feel the Lord growing inside you. Oh, and then you say, yeah, the kingdom of God is within and at hand. I just open my mouth and I feel the Lord appear. I chant His holy name and I feel something. I chant His pastimes. The Lord is appearing, and I tell you, it's so nice to be with the Lord. Isn't it nice there, River and Lalita, to have the Lord appear in you? You show me any better excuse. That's what your witness is. You say, this is fantastic. I love this, man. This is so different than what it was before. I had nothing but miseries and illusions appearing in me from listening to all these bullshitters and liars and cheaters and Maya. Nothing but inauspiciousness and misery. But now my life is transformed. I'm regenerated. I'm a new woman, new man. I'm Wonder Woman. Right, Tom? Wonder Woman. Yeah, these two ladies here right in front of you, they're Wonder Women. Everybody, they look and they wonder. They wonder. What are you thinking? What are you feeling, man, to make you laugh? Why are you laughing? See, Wonder Woman is a perfect name for River and Lalita. Let's just call them Wonder Women. There's something they'll give people. The Vaitis come here. They've been in devotional service for 40, 50 years. They wonder about them. Hey, I'll tell you, you get Shamarani to come here. You get Prem Paroja. They come and they'll look at you guys and they'll be wondering. We're wondering about those women, man. Wondering, where are they? What do they experience? We don't experience that. I'm the great Prem Paroja. I'm the great Shamarani, man. I have all these disciples, man. And I'm wondering about them because I never experienced this. The big illustrious Narayan Raj never gave me this. Never gave me this experience. The two ladies in white, which are his highest disciples in the form of women, they don't experience these things. They'll be wondering about you Wonder Women. See, you're Wonder Women now.
Thank you.
Go ahead. You like that hand job thing. Here, let me give you the hand job thing. This is a blessing. Oh, wow. I got a blessing from my guru, man. What did you get? Oh, I got this. I just saw the hand go back and forth. That was my blessing. See, everybody thinks it's real. The external stuff, you know, you see the body moving, you see the cloth going, man, flying in the wind, man, you know, and the prancing on the stage. Wow, I'm seeing devotional service. I see the ceremonies going and the flowers going over the deities, man. You see, but don't see. You haven't seen nothing yet. You come here, you're going to see something. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
I tell you this thing with this blessing. I seen these gurus, man. They're always going like this. They go, "Who are taking me?" I just and I was watching. What is this? I just his hand going back. It was a blessing, man. It's just this external show. You know? You want blessing? Come here, man. This is you want a blessing? How about you want to become like River or Lalita? There you go. There's some real tangible blessing, I would say, huh? That's blessing. See, that's a blessing of the Lord. It comes through the blessing of devotees. You don't just see a hand job here going back and forth. I don't think I ever raised my hand. You know, you ever see me raise my only like this? And then the blessings come. When we start going like this, all of a sudden the blessings start flowing all over the universe. Go ahead there, River.
Okay. I'm going to just stop from the beginning. Oh, foolish mind, please take shelter of Lord Gauranga.
See, your mind is completely foolish. You know, so much foolish minds out there. If you're not coming here, you got a foolish mind. I don't care how many scriptures, Mr. Acharya Dave, you memorize or how perfect you play the piano. Your mind is foolish. If you're not coming to where devotees' mercy is, where the mercy of Lord Gauranga is, are you crying Acharya Dave like River? Are you laughing like that? That's the mercy you're looking for. I have to point you. Here's the blessing. I just point. You see, there's the mercy. That's what it looks like. That's what you need and your disciples need. If you come here first, you get it before them, and then they'll get it through you. Goes for all of you gurus. If you're not like River and Lalita, you don't know what the real blessing is. The real blessing is what you see is what you can get. But if you don't see this, it just goes right over your lifetime. But here you got the opportunity to see it. I'm even forcing it a little bit. I'm saying, hey, man, listen over here. Get your disciples. Oh, Gohar's talking about you. Get your attention over here. I don't care. You may not like it, but you're going to see what you've never seen in your life. You're going to see what Prabhupada was hiding from you. So get your attention over here. Yeah, go look it over here. Sneer at me. I don't care. Donate your organ over here, man. You've got enough organ donations. Come give your organ of your eyes over here. Your organ of your ear organs over here. Come on, man. You can do it. Go ahead.
Who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Who is hidden from the view of the Vedas? And
He ain't hidden anymore, is he? We don't hide that rascal. We expose him, man. I am exposing his most secret of all secrets called bhakti. Actually, Lalita, and you guys are exposing it more. See? You're exposing Radharani and her importance in this world. Devotion. You got a piece of her. She's got a piece of you. See? And you're exposing Radha and Krishna in this world. They need exposure, right? Otherwise, how are people going to know her? Can you imagine the Narayan Rajpur? I keep bringing them up because they need a little humility. They say, I'm not humble. I'll prove that you're not humble. You know, you need a little exposure to Radha and Krishna. Not this always, sorry, Radha's so good. Therefore, nobody knows what she is. Well, we're showing you that, this is what she is that laughing, that crying. You can read all about it in those books you've been studying and obviously don't understand, because it's right there in your face, in Lalita and Johan and River, right there publicly showing you what the devotion looks like of Radha and Krishna and the devotees of Vrindavan, and you still don't see. Ooh, well, let me point a few things out for you. That's right. I sell the best car. That's right. I used to sell cars. I used to sell real estate. So now I sell the best store of value. There used to be real estate, used to be gold, there used to be Bitcoin. But now, Krishna is the biggest store of value. Radha and Krishna, they're the best store of value. And you get everything. You get everything. You get salvation. You get liberation from the cycle of birth and death. You don't even think about it. You get the best friend in the world. You find the highest palace. You think Bill Gates' palace is fantastic? Oh, you should see my Lord's palace in Vrindavan. It's right here, right before your eyes. We bring the palace to you. The palace is this love of God. That means I don't have to carry some big, heavy buildings along with me. It's just carry, man. We carry that building, but don't carry it. It's like it's weightless. That's what I like about Bitcoin. It's a little bit better than you don't have to carry it, just it's carried in the ethers. This is even better because they're already, they're always can influence. You have manipulators. They manipulate Bitcoin. They manipulate your finances. That's Maya, man. She's a manipulator, man. But she can't manipulate my Lord. Without devotion, you cannot manipulate my Lord. My Lord is the best store of value. She cannot be manipulated by any of this Maya. This is why this is the best. You can't even a form of religion, you cannot manipulate my Lord. Love of Krishna has freed me from religion, you religious gurus. If you want to get something tangible, you got to come here. Otherwise, Maya is manipulating you and your followers still. Okay? You want freedom from religion? You want to be the verse, Bhagavad Gita 1866? The summum bonum of Bhagavad Gita? Surrender unto Krishna. Don't worry, I'll give you all protection type thing. Well, that's what you're going to get here. You'll abandon all varieties of religion. See, except pure religion, which is just love. Just we here to teach that and only this. My students are better teachers than me. That's how good it is. And they're proud of it. And everybody can Janaki, everybody committed. They're proud of Hades. And Mary Sachi.
Mary.
And even Karuna, he's dedicated. Even though he's a Christian. Wow. A good friend. Get him some. At least they're socializing. He's a hard for us to take. At least he gets some camaraderie. Here it's a little too tough. There they can like a little bit like that too, probably. Non-believers in this. It's got to be around some non-believers. Go ahead, River. Give us some more ammunition. Let's see what we can do. Cut a few more jokes here. Do some more comedy.
Can I say what, Maharaj?
Yeah. See, anybody.
Really, Karuna, he's starting to realize the division that the Christians have, the different thinkings that they have in this one congregation. But yes, he went bell ringing today, so there you go.
Oh yeah, it's good experience actually.
For him, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it's nice that people are rallied around God and God's servants. I mean, it's always special. I've always liked that. Church, especially sincere. If you find sincere Christians where they really are into Jesus, it's so, and so, yeah. And the problem in Vaishnavism is people, there's sincerity. They really want to be with Christian everything, but they need to pass through religion, and we're here to help. It's that religion that makes it unattractive to me, and I know that's my Lord heart. And that's the mercy, is we're here to help people pass religion. And then it's to where they see, oh, wow, this is the way it is. Internal worship. In Vaishnavism, this is new. And so we're here to show, this is where it's intimacy. Not external religion show. All religions. Go ahead.
Okay. Who is hidden from the view of the Vedas, and who, with his own transcendental potency, plunged the entire world the entire world into the great nectar ocean of love for the lotus feet of
Yeah, you see, with his transcendental potency, that's what he's given us. He's given us his transcendental potency for us to distribute. And this is the mood of Lord Caitanya, is this special mercy. See, this is what people need to learn, and they will learn, is how the mercy of the Lord, this potency, if it's upon devotees, then they have that same power to distribute it. And that's what this has been ordered. What do you think? See, Nityananda and Prabhupada and Bhakti Siddhanta and Bhakti Vinod and Gorka Shore, they didn't publicly distribute it, maybe to a few intimate disciples. What? But they didn't do it. Nityananda didn't do it. Advaita didn't do it until the order came. See, the Lord knows the timing. You see, the order came again. Same thing. Lord Caitanya said, hey, if you don't act a little more wild in this world, how are we going to accomplish our mission? I order you. See, I order you to distribute this even to the lowest persons. Prabhupada, I order you. Gaur Haridas. This has my approval. You do more of this, like this, with great bliss, though. This is fantastic. Good. My approval, full approval. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. The same order. That's why this is happening. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening. It's been ordered by even Prabhupada.
Yes.
This is extraordinary. You come here for a week, you'll see things like, what, God, I never heard or saw this kind of preaching. It's real, man. It's the book personified. It's the real conceptions in the book personified in the word, in the ecstasy. It's all here. Then you realize it, and then you're happy. You found the real Dham is the real word. The real ecstasy is the real Dham. Wherever devotees are, that's the Dham. The definition of the Dham, the holy Dham, is a devotee or the place. The devotee's better because they open their mouth. They speak to you. The tears come in their eyes. You go to the Dham, you don't see the tears. You don't hear the word. So the devotee Dham is better. And you make quick. How many people living in Vrindavan? They don't have what you guys have. I guarantee you, River and Lalita, there are many people been living in the Dham for 50 years and they're not crying and laughing like you guys because you found the devotee Dham that speaks to you and exudes. See the power? That's why you see, Krishna, these verses are realized here. They're realized, they're real here, they're a living color here. Krishna said, devotees of your caliber, you ecstatic devotees, you Akura, you Uddhava, devotees of your caliber are virtual places of pilgrimage. My holy places purify after a long time. You purify by being seen. Seen what? Your ecstasy and your word, hearing your word. Powerful word, empowering word. Word of the true God. True conception of the Lord. Clear, the best of all conceptions. Highest truth. Distinguished from illusion. Oh, don't we happen to do that? Don't we? Go ahead.
Okay.
Poor voice. It's hard to give it up.
Love for the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. If someone can attain the supreme goal of life by devotedly hearing, devotedly hearing about, meditating upon, or glorifying Lord Muari, then that is very good for him. Let him do it. For myself, however, I shall only worship the hidden sweetness that fills the great shoreless nectar ocean of pure love of Krishna that flows from Lord Gauranga. Lord Gauranga. Some may
See,
worship
the hidden devotion. See, this is not hidden. That's the secret. Devotion is usually hidden. Bhakti is secret. See, bhakti is secret, and even in Bhagavad Gita, it's not fluffed out. What is this secret bhakti? What is bhakti? Well, you got to see it. You got to at least see it. See what it looks like. See, where's the role model? Where is this special mercy manifested? Ah, now I'm beginning to know what is this. It's because I'm seeing the symptoms of this bhakti, this mercy upon something. Oh, this person, Bhagavad Gita 10:10 is a person like that. Ah, let me inquire. They know the understanding. They know that we have the real knowledge, the essence, because of their intimacy. That's a devotee. It's really that simple. Especially, there are many devotees of the Lord. There are a lot of Christians that are devotees, sincere. There are many Vaidhi Bhaktas. But where do you find a real follower of the path of prema, like Lord Caitanya and his real devotees were? How do you find those individuals? Oh, they're here. They have the symptoms of being accepted by to becoming confidential servants. These are the symptoms. That's where you're going to get real insight. The insights. You're going to get the real. Yeah, I think we'll stop. 20 people. Amazing.
Yeah.
Wonder who they are. We have. Oh yeah, we have. So anyway, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I wanted to say it for a while. Shama Sundari writes that she's stoned.
She's what?
Stoned.
She's stoned? Yeah, she is. I tell you, she's just very receptive to this bhakti. So much so, she's afraid because she's trying to hold down a job, and it's so ecstatic, she's afraid, like, so she can't get around. Yeah, this is kind of like there was a devotee, Abhiram. He had a whip, and he would whip whoever would get whipped by this whip of Abhiram would get ecstatic devotion. So my word is a bit like a whip. See, I'm whipping but people get ecstatic from this. That's just way of distributing this bhakti. Every devotee has a unique way of doing it. You guys got your unique ways. And so Abhiram had a whip, and I could see I kind of whip these gurus and whip this person, that person. But they get ecstatic.
Whatever you say makes us stoned, Guru Maharaj.
There was Nartam was getting whipped by, was it Nartam or Srinivas? One of them. Abhiram used his whip and he whipped him. He gave him one lash and he got really intoxicated, stoned, bhakti. And then he hit him again with the whip. And then he got more stoned and ecstatic. And then he's ready to hit him another time with the whip. And his wife grabbed his arm. Don't do this. He has to preach. He won't be able to preach. He'll be so ecstatic and just.
Maharaj, are you finishing now?
Huh?
Did you say you was finishing now?
I
Because
think so. Yeah.
Radhe is waiting to come on.
Is she? Well, we'll bring her on. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah. Here.
I told her several times. Say
There
it
you
in the
go.
private chat.
Yeah. Okay, righty. Want to say something while we're here? Oh, awesome. Okay, who else? Tom, give us a word.
Whoa. Amazing Grace Place. Amazing Grace Place. Empowerment is grace. Empowerment is mercy. It's here. It's here. I don't want the other kinds of warmth anymore. I can feel the difference. What's real and what's of lesser quality. I want this. I want to go just here. Thank you.
Wow, sounds great there. So give us a word, Radhe.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever is in your heart.
I was listening to this class and it's so perfect. Wow, it's so overwhelming. And I was just thinking, you always say, jump on the boat. And I'm swimming. I'm almost reaching the boat. Yeah, it's great.
Wow, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and I want to tell you that I listen to you every day, but because of work, I cannot show myself. So today I wanted to be really, really so much in this class to say that I listen to you every day in replay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. But today this class is so very inspiring to me. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, yeah. And you always talk about River and Lalita, and they are my biggest what to say? I listen to them every day. You know, they are so inspiring to me. And also, my husband is inspiring to me. But try to listen whenever I can.
Yeah, Francis, I got to, I forget about him sometimes he's in the background a lot. But
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like a sincere, amazing devotee also.
Oh, really? He
Very
listens to
dedicated.
you and Johan and Lalita every day. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's very humble.
yeah. Very, very amazing.
Yeah,
It's
very humble,
it's
but
very-
he's very strong and he inspires me every day. Yeah.
Go ahead there.
Shamasun is waiting again. Shamasundari is waiting again.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you don't see the private chats, Guru Maharaj?
Well, it doesn't pop up, but
Oh,
a little, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Get her. No, oh, there she is. Okay, let's see if we can make it. All right. Oops. Right here. All right, got her. Give us a word, Shamasun.
I can give the blessings. Chico, boom, boom. Hare Krishna, everybody. Amazing lecture. When it comes to me, you can make it feather. Spoil us with few more verses. Yeah, actually, I want to share. Yesterday, I have one student, and he's very receptive and very in good mode of nature and transforming and so on and so on. And I know him since 7 months, and each time we met, then I'm talking only about Krishna. We talk about yoga and about life and about inner stuff, but every topic which we touch, I swing always to Krishna, and I give him examples and so on and so on and so on. And yesterday was again like this, and I noticed that anything what he comes with, with speculation, because he has no reference, I encouraged him, of course, to listen to you, to read Bhagavad Gita, and so on and so on. But I notice everything what he says, I am able to, fluently and very easily give him reference to Krishna, and to my experience, and to clear everything. And sometimes when he is not so high with his vibes, then naturally, of course, he take a little bit personally, he just try to convince me that all ways, to lead to Godhead, and so on and so on. But yesterday I rocked so much, I just smashed all his illusion, and I don't know, we sit on balcony, and it was so magic atmosphere, and there was a light, and I was describing my relationship with Krishna, and I describe what you are doing, what it's all about, how we cultivate, how we chant, what it does with this all programs, with all this contamination. And then at the end I was like saying to him how win-win situation is this, that he can do all his stuff and he can go all these ways, but this is just like your home and what you can gain from it. And
Oh, yeah. Your sound went off.
Wow. Since when?
Okay, we're back. You're back.
Just moment. It was just a moment.
You're back. You're back. Your sound is back.
And then suddenly I started to describe him, my relationship with Krishna. And then I started to use the most romantic words, you know, the most sophisticated. And I felt like he was so happy to hear about this. And then I sampled this with chanting what he will give. And then at the end, he was like, you know, I'm going to try. I'm going to sit tomorrow and chant and so on and so on. And today at 6 a.m. he wrote me a message that he need to share because he was between sleeping and waking, and then this chanting is happening to him, and he had amazing experience and so on. And I noticed, when I have a good publicum, when I have somebody who is receptive, then I can really share a lot about Krishna. But when people, you know, they are suspicious, I can feel that they treat me like crazy, or they just don't give a fuck and they think that I lie, or this is my imagination. I just don't want to share with these people. It's not worth it for me.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, was nice.
River, give us a word.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much for your continuous service to us and continuously holding the space for us to be able to come to and be together and celebrate the Lord. Without this and having this goal, this wanting relationship with the Lord, and having you as our guide and instructor and leading us and being so empowered to lead us and to give us what you have, and to teach us like this great, amazing teacher that just has everything and gives every individual whatever we need, whatever it is individually, you give it to us. And as we stay here, we receive it, our individual things, and we let go of what we need to, all of us. And yes, you were saying, I have seen the growth in everyone, in myself, growth in the other devotees in the Sangha. You can see their growth, you can see their changes. You know, it is a great show because you can see their changes and their growth and see the Lord growing within them. And you cannot know this until you come here and you stay here, you be in this association, you're surrounded and bathing in this association of this spiritual potency, and to be able to rise out of that. Because we have this, is Maya Devi, that thing to wanting to run back to Maya Devi, or she just appears really quick, or run back to, and but staying in here again and again, you've given us that chance to come here again and again and again, trying again and again, doing again, well, is it trying? I don't know, but being here again and again and again, whatever's happened, however we feel, all our material emotions coming out, whatever's going out, they're just flying out, and all sorts of things, being able to speak to the devotees and get it out and get back into, once when somebody's covered, but get back into absolute truth, because that's always stronger, and get out of that covering. It works. It's worked every time for me, every single time. I'm so I just wanted to do my job, Maharaj, for you, and be a witness for you, and just do that job because it's needed really right now. But yes, charity begins at home, and we have to help ourselves to be able to help others. And I wanted to do this all my life, to be able to do it for God and not just for people's material ambitions and things, but for God, for the eternal path, to get out of this place. It's the greatest job in the world. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to Lalita and to Radhe and to Tom and to Shama, to all the devotees that are there, because the whole family to me means so much, because you can see now here how it's working as a team, how it's working as a company, how it's working as a family. You can see it working like that because we are all part and parcel of God. We all have our part to play. And if we come here, we can really play that part. And because it evolves with Krishna, which is the greatest way. Thank you very much, Maharaj. Thank you. Thank you.
I have few words again.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Lately, I was talking to some devotee with my ex sangha, and he asked me, yeah, but do you see any difference between your guru now and Maharaj? And I said, just in few words, you know, my ex-guru was at the first line interested in with whom you sleep and what you eat, you know, and this was like very obstacle. And my guru now is just interested in my love of God, you know. This is the only thing which he stresses, and it's like smashing and repeating and so much. And this is it. And I remember, so this is the difference, significance different. And I remember there was a Ekadashi, and I got some list of ingredients which I can eat, which I cannot eat. And there was a tomato, you know, on this list that I cannot eat in Ekadashi. Tomato. And I came to my Gurudev, the past Gurudev, and I said, I don't see any sense, you know. I don't believe that when I will eat potato, then I will not come. When I will eat tomato, I will not come to back to Godhead. And my Gurudev said, "Do you think so?" I was so you know, so offended. Like, how can I doubt in this tomato thing on Ekadashi? I was like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Yeah, and people were coming to him because they were very attracted to Krishna, all of them actually. But he proved, you know, with whom you sleep, what you eat. And I remember there was one devotee who spent some time with him and was super, super sincere, as believed him like blindly. But you know, this poor guy had some girlfriends from time to time. And my Gurudev, he called to them, you know, and he trained them, like at very beginning, you know, forbidding the stuff and so on and so on. So it always crashed. And the people, they started go away, you know, after some time, because they came to Guru, but they faced how broken, how fucked up they are, that they cannot, you know, be pure and follow those rules.
Yeah, you know, I met these when I was in the Dharma. These sannyasis telling me, they said, God, you know, so many people have come here. You know, this was before the ISKCON devotees came. So many people came here and they left, hundreds, you know, come, and they were left like with about 15 or so, because it was so tough. It was so hard. Rules, right? He was very hard on people. Then he softened up later on. But still, you know, the desired result is here. I also, when I was in ISKCON, they were, you know, like sweating the small stuff. You know, like, oh, there's rennet in that cheese. You can't eat it. I was going through the store on a mental platform. I remember, you know, going looking at all the ingredients, and it's hard enough to look at the ingredients that the Mayas, but they went, now you got to look at any micro rennet in there, because if you eat that, you're going to hell and stuff. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, sweating the small stuff, that's religion. You know. And so anyway, we just go right into the essence. You know, don't tell me all these things, what you're eating, what you're not eating. Just come here and listen to truth, man, the essence of truth. That's really it. If you want to sweat the small stuff, well, go to ISKCON or these other groups, and they've got a lot of rules and all that stuff. You want your burdens off, come here, and your burdens will come off. You know, because you'll get the truth. You'll get the essence of truth. We just, you know, you get rid of the chaff, you know, all this, you know, you cut all the trim, they call trim the fat, you know, and just get the lean stuff, and, you know, lean, you know, just see, and you don't need all of that fluff and stuff. That's all it is, fluff and stuff. Jesus was like, actually, when you get the truth, they just cut the fluff and stuff out. You know, it's just the essence. It's great, man. You know, it frees your mind. You know, it shows you where we're going. Otherwise, you get lost in all the fluff, right? After a while, you think it's all about eating tomatoes or carrots, and your whole meditation is what you're doing, and then the timings, and it's this festival time and that festival time, and you got to work or make all these arrangements, and you're all into this external stuff, meditation. You don't know the essence anymore. You don't know where is it all going. That's why they call it blind adherence to the rules and regulations, because you get lost in it. You become blinded by all this fluff. As at a certain point, you gotta, you get this. You say, oh yeah, okay. Let's meditate on this, the essence. That's where the juice is, the life is. Yeah, so anyway, Lord Caitanya came to give that, his devotees came to give that, and we're here to revive that. It's great, and it's wonderful. This is so amazing. I love it. I love being able to preach the essence. That's all that's in these books is really essence. It just needs to be drawn out. Not let me draw your attention to the, some sentences about external rules and varna. No, there's more than that. Essential stuff, stuff that has real life in it. It's the stony stuff. That's why you get stoned here. Why? Because I'm sharing essence here. It's very stony. The name, the word, the real word of God is stony. And if you don't get stoned on the word, you're not a liberated soul. So come here. We'll teach you. We'll help you get stoned on the word. Right there, Radhe? Yeah, go ahead.
Me.
Yeah. No empty hand. No hand jobs here. Don't give me a hand job.
Okay. Before you went today live, I was laying in my bed and I was thinking Krishna, and then I realized how much means this name for me. I tried to compare to another names in my life, but no name had this meaning, this power. And Krishna, I thought like, oh my God, it means so much to me. It's so beautiful. It helped me so much. It lives in me. And I don't know, this is a magic name, it's like this is something hidden behind this name. It's like very exciting. This is like a swallow. This is like a weapon. Like, very nice, very attractive.
Yeah, that's the attraction. It's all about that. Bhakti Lata Bij makes the name very attractive. And that's how you get others. They're looking, people are looking. Isn't it the whole world built on attraction? You got the women walking down the street here in Playa, and they got all their outfits on to do what? To attract the attention of men, right? Or men going around to attract. Everybody's into attraction. They want to be attracted. But the most all attractive is the true conception of the absolute truth, is the true understanding. Devotion is the true, is the most attractive. But in this world, there's so much contamination that people need to be purified, because they're attracted to, the lesser things, attracted to speculation, attracted to politics, attracted to all these lesser things. So it takes a while. That's why, look, hey man, this is a miracle. 18 people still watching. It's a miracle. I was sitting to a camera for 25 friggin' years, 20 years, and nobody was coming, or they come and go. But it was so attractive just to do that, even though it's empty camera there. Hey man, I don't know. It's just so nice to talk about you, Lord. I was still up early in the morning. Nobody was here. I was just talking about Krishna and everything. Thousands of videos, thousands are still out there. It's so attractive. And now, see, because the atmosphere gets purified and people start to realize, oh, this is attractive. Wow, this is taking my misery. Isn't it? It's attractive to get your miseries gone, man. That's why people need help. They need to just hear the name and wonder. They don't even know, why am I happy? Why am I smiling when I heard the name? Or why am I miserable? Why am I we call adverse hearing the name. It doesn't matter. Just hear it more. I don't want to hear it. Too bad. Hey, you know, this is the way it is. This is why the Lord came here. This special mercy. You know, the Lord came here just because, well, you know, I want to chant this name. I want to develop this Radha Bhav. You know, that Rukmini told me about. If I come to this planet and develop Radha Bhav, I'll know what Radha was experiencing. Yeah. So he just came here for that, and oh yeah, and then we'll also distribute this to others. You know, but my first thing is I want to taste this. Otherwise, I won't even have the power to distribute it. That's our power here, isn't it? If we don't relish the potency of the name, forget about preaching. Forget about purifying anything. You know, it's this love that purifies everything. It's this love that attracts Krishna. It's this love that melts the hearts eventually of others. You know, this bhakti. Okay, Lalita, give us a word.
Thank you for this class. Thank you for this beautiful class, Guru Maharaj. I feel stunned as well, you know.
I still wonder what she's experiencing.
What her lecture today, this was insane. It was insane. I was swimming in that love. I couldn't believe what is going on, how it works. Crazy. Amazing.
It's just flowing through you. I'm just so spoiled like anything.
Through you is flowing more and more every
I
day.
don't have to do anything. I'm just.
What are you guys experiencing? You're getting more than me. I'm jealous.
Oh, I can't glorify you enough, Guru Maharaj.
Hey, forget about the glorification. I want to glorify, man. I want to taste what you guys are tasting.
I was crying and laughing during this class. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah. It was so magical. You're like the Wizard of Oz. No, but on the spiritual platform. It was crazy. I was really into it.
When you become that crazy, you don't know anymore what you experience. You can't find material words for that.
Yeah, I was completely
one big
out
mix.
of this world. I was out of this world. It was crazy. Never experienced this before. Yeah. Whoa.
Well, they can't say this preaching doesn't have potency, huh? You're the witnesses.
Huge potency.
It was great. It was great. Thank you. It was great.
What the fruits we eat every day. So delicious.
So this gives me enough energy to survive the next 5 days at work.
Oh.
Yeah. Great.
One
Thank you.
class and 5 days in work. This is a big deal. Also.
This needs to be advertised over and over again. Really. Everybody should know this. Everybody should experience this.
Freddy is saying, now Guru begs for more ecstasy from his disciples. Where have you ever seen this?
Only Lord Caitanya did that, actually. He was begging from his followers.
Let's boil the milk together.
Boil the milk, but not spoil the milk.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm in ecstasy.
This process is, this path is unbelievable. This growing process is unbelievable. This relationship is unbelievable. This Radha is unbelievable. And this Krishna is so special. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah, thank you from my heart.
From mine too. From mine too.
It was nothing. It's like nothing. It's like it just kind of just. It's just my happiness, man. I just feel like,
Yeah.
man, I
Besides
just
your
wanna,
happiness, you're nothing.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no, it's
just
a joke.
want to just
No,
share. Yeah.
you're great. Sorry, it was a joke.
Friday always puts her foot in her mouth. That's her style.
Yeah. And food in the dish.
John Andre says, my false ego is being extinguished like a fire going out. Yeah, all right.
You know, false ego is whatever it says it is. False.
It's not real. Yeah. Not eternal either.
Yeah,
It's false.
yeah. Yeah, it's just devotion to Krishna. That's the real identity, is this devotion to
Yeah.
Krishna, devotion to the Lord. And the knowledge that comes from it. See, that goes with it automatically. The knowledge of the truth about the Lord. You know, this is the highest truth, is to know Krishna. You know, to know the proper understanding and conception and the path, Guru Tattva, Rasa Tattva, you know, Krishna Tattva, Gora Tattva, the truth about all of these. It's it. Okay, so let's end it here. I gotta move around a little bit more, you know, do some
Yeah,
prescribed
go to
duties.
Maria.
Oh yeah, Maria. Yeah, she gives me
Maria.
messages. She messages me all the time.
Yeah, say hello to Maria for me.
Yeah. She's probably out there listening. I bet she's listening.
Okay.
Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll see you soon. Huh?
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
thank you.
Thank you.